Hey, what's going on, guys? Justin here, and welcome back to another commentary. And in this one, I kind of want to talk to you guys about time, specifically managing your time, because time's important, and you don't get an unlimited amount of it. That's a hard word. That was hard to say. Oh my gosh! And you don't get a unlimited amount of time, or a limited amount of it. I don't know. I'm just trying to read my script. Damn it. So, why am I talking about time management and for this commentary video? Why, of all things, I could talk about this? And why am I talking about it when other YouTubers have probably done a better job talking about it? Well, I personally think it's an important skill to have to like manage things so you don't have to do multiple things at once last minute and, stress out over everything that you've been putting off. So, for example, if you're like trying to do like homework or like some assignments and you're not scheduling them, like I do this, I can do this, that, then I can do that after that, and just like have them just do them all like at once, and you're just going to give yourself a lot of stress and a lot of pressure in a short amount of time. I also see this as kind of just another way to organize yourself so your whole schedule isn't a complete mess and you have no idea what the hell is going on. And the reason why I bring this up is because I am still working on mine, because this video was supposed to go up over the weekend. It is Monday as I'm recording this. So my time management still has quite a ways to go still. I know some of you guys are probably going to go, dude, I don't give a shit. I can live my life however I want. YOLO, bitch. Or something like, you sound like my parents right now. I'm fine with my unorganized life right now. If that works for you, then okay, go live that life. But if you ever do like plan on going to like college someday, or when you like go out and like get a job like and go into the workforce, chances are that's not going to set you up for anything successful. In fact, it'll probably end up doing the opposite. It'll just like hold you back. But yeah, I kind of just want to like talk about like my experience with like time management and just like how it kind of like helped me a bit. Just like give an example as to like how important I think time management is. So like throughout high school, I honestly didn't have any time management. I was like a lot of high school students, and I kind of just like I didn't want to do my homework right away. I mean, there were some days where I would go like home from school and like start working on it right away, which those are few and far in between, if I'm being honest. But for the most part, I kind of just like waited till like 8 o'clock at night, I think, and just like try and work on mostly my math homework. I was always getting math homework every day. I have no idea why. When I got a job, I was a little bit better at it, mostly because but mostly because like by the time I got out of school, I have like an hour like before I had to go to work, so I was just like stay at school like and work on some homework there, so I didn't have to worry about it when I got home. And that kind of like carried on to like my years at community college, and I was actually at community college where I actually like kind of started to like organize like my time a bit more efficiently. I pretty much like took my non-music classes in the morning, so I didn't have to worry about that stuff in the afternoon. Mostly just because my afternoon like consisted of like music stuff, so I'll pretty much just like have my morning classes. If I go to lunch, like in between my morning classes and like on music stuff, and then like usually before like 8 o'clock, I would like try and like work on my homework, which I took easy classes at community college, which I'm glad I did, but it was kind of just like more like just like trying to work on stuff before like it got late, but it still wasn't really well organized. My schedule, like outside of like classes, I kind of just tended to like do whatever I wanted. I didn't really have anything like scheduled, anything. That all changed when I got to like university after I graduated community college and transferred. For context, I'm I'm currently in music school right now. I'm actually just about to graduate. And one of the things they have to do in music school is practice. And throughout my first year, I was kind of just like more focused on like my classes and like my performance. And it was still like during this time where I was kind of just like doing my homework when I got the chance to. Sometimes I'll do it late at night. But for the most part, I kind of just like didn't really like have anything organized. And I'll just tell you right now, there are two instances that actually like made me realize, okay, I need to get my shit together. So the first was large ensemble auditions. For context, with music schools, there's usually like auditions for like large ensemble placements, like at the beginning, like each semester. Well, each semester for us, it might be beginning of the school year for some other places. But yeah, I was pretty much put in the same large ensemble that I was in last year, which I wouldn't complain too much about really. But then I realized that literally everyone else that was also like in my section anyway that was in it last year, minus one person, went to better ensembles. and I kind of just got left behind with a bunch of like freshmen. Which nothing against those freshmen by all means. I'm not trying to be mean. It's like people who are like just starting university. But it was after like two rehearsals. Uh, it was kind of where that was where I kind of realized I wasn't happy where I was at with like the whole ensemble stuff. And I was also like put into two like chamber pieces for our like studio that I wasn't really happy with. And so that pretty much gave me like two options: either drop out or work my ass off to get to be a better player. And I chose the latter option. The second reason was actually a chamber ensemble that I chose to be a part of. Um, pretty much what a chamber ensemble is for my school is and pretty much what a chamber ensemble is in this context is you playing a piece of music with someone else who isn't in your instrument family. So like tuba and clarinet, saxophone, percussion, euphonium, saxophone, just like some examples there. The person I was paired up with, I was actually like we were in the same large ensemble like the previous year. He was in a different like instrument family though for context, and he like got put into a better ensemble like that year. And I'm gonna be honest, he called me out on my for not being prepared for our first rehearsal together. And the reason why I say that is because he actually like he put time into like his part, or at least what he had learned up to that point, and he was taking it a lot more seriously than I was at that time. And he pretty much put me in my place. And honestly, looking back on it, I think even then, he had every right to. And honestly, if he hadn't done that, I probably would not be here. So pretty much because of the whole large ensemble placements and my chamber partner calling me out, that was kind of just where I like started like scheduling like my time really, just like schedule like setting aside time to like practice, do my homework, and like outside all my class stuff, as along with like work as well. I'm actually kind of glad I did that, really, and it's something I've like stuck to ever since, really. Now, admittedly, I have like gotten worse at it ever since I started this whole YouTube thing. But it's something that I actually am trying to like get better at, which is something I kind of do like appreciate, really. And like just so for this like on record, this stuff doesn't like happen overnight. This is something that you actually have to work towards like improving. You might not get used to it at first, like with your set schedule. Change it up a bit and like see like what would work best for you. It's pretty much like a trial and error process, especially with like college students, which I'm assuming is a good chunk of the YouTube demographic, if I'm correct. But yeah, I'm just like one example of like that whole time management thing. Really, it has worked wonders for me. I'm so glad I've done it, and that's honestly why I like want to like encourage other people to like manage their time, like be more efficient at like what they're trying to do. Really. But yeah, I will admit though, the one thing that will fight you against like keeping like a consistent time management thing is probably social media. And what I mean by that is like pretty much like just brain rot stuff, I guess. I don't like using the word brain rot, but like just like scrolling like Instagram Reels, TikTok. And I personally don't have TikTok, thank fuck. But yeah, it's like stuff like that. I kind of like just kind of like find stuff that you're like noticing doesn't really help you a lot in the long run, and just like trying to like minimize it at first, just like slowly like fizz it out to like your like whole time thing, so like be more efficient. Unless you're like wasting 5 hours watching Instagram Reels or TikToks, can't you just like have that shit going on in the background or something? Because I don't know, it just like would make a bit more sense, at least for me. I don't know. I'm just some random guy on YouTube that isn't really getting paid to like talk his mind on this stuff, so I can do whatever the hell I want. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to like focus this video on, just like whole time management stuff. I doubt anyone will watch this video, but for like the -3 people that do, thanks for watching this, or I guess listening in this case. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end this like whole commentary video here. Actually, for like heads up, I'm actually gonna be uploading videos sometime this week, before the weekend anyway. So, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that was pretty much all I wanted to say. Thank you all very much for like tuning in, listening, or watching, whatever you want. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.